Jorge Prado, Hangtown. I think this was better than Parla. You looked a little racier. The second moto was a big improvement over the first. How do you assess round two?
Yeah, so I think, well, obviously it was better than Parla. We did some work on Tuesday after the race. We worked on some stuff and it paid off. We're still far away, but we are getting closer, and that's positive, right? If we would have been worse than round one, then we are really in trouble. So we did some good improvements. It showed off a little bit already in time practice. I could, ride a little bit more like myself. We tried something for first moto, but it wasn't working for me. So I struggled with that, with a bad start too, and I just killed myself. I was done, and the heat was brutal today, around 40 degrees. I've never raced with this heat in my life, so a new experience too. Second moto, we went back to how we ended the week, so I was feeling a bit more comfortable. I gained a bad start, but came back to fifth. I was right. I think with a better start, I could be like around third place today, but it is what it is. We're still far. We need to work on a lot of stuff, but together with the team, we are one, and I really trust we will get the bike to where it needs to be, and I think this bike has a lot of potential. We just need to, build the setup that to make it go or feel good.
As you're learning week by week, it sounds like you're going to the start line not expecting to win for the first time in maybe ever. So how is that process, like the different mindset of starting a race, not thinking, okay, whole shot and go?
Yeah, no, I go to the gate and I think, okay, whole shot and gone. Then I don't hold shot and I'm like, okay, it is what it is. So I still have the same mindset because nothing changes. It's only getting, trying to figure out a better setup, and it's just a matter of time. The guys that are up front, they've been racing the same bike for years, so it's easier. But I only ridden, like I already said at Paula, a couple of weeks with the Kawasaki and Outdoors. So I think, it's just a matter of time, and then I will be fighting for wins 100%. So my confidence is still good. I know I will be fighting for wins. It's just, like I said, a matter of time. So we need to keep working hard. We know where we need to work on, in what we need to work on. So that's it. I mean, I'm telling the team, come on, let's do it. I want to be next week and battling up front, So as a champion too, you're like, it's a pity not being up there, but it is what it is. I mean,
what does the Kawasaki do outdoors that's a lot better than the KTM or the Gas? Is there one area where you're like, I've always wanted this feeling?
Yeah, down the hills. I made a lot of passes going down, a lot, and I was just going wide open down the hill, and the bike was not moving. So I think that's very nice. I think the bike has a good balance. We are in some areas we're very weak. So, and we know, and the team needs to work on that.
Give me one of the areas where you're very weak. What stands out on that side?
Starts, and it's all because of the same. So that leads to a bad feeling also when I'm riding, or not a bad feeling, but like not a perfect feeling. So
So it starts bike setup, or does your technique need to change for the Cowie, but also the American prep?
No, motocross, it's motocross. Lewis, motocross is motocross. Nothing changes. We are in a different state, but I mean,
you're still here talking to me. Indonesia.
Exactly. We need to work on the engine. We all know, like, the bike.
You like a fast bike as well?
Yes, for my riding style, I need a fast bike. And
that's just so everyone knows. Jeffrey told me last year that if he had your engine, he would die.
Yes,
because it's ridiculously fast.
So we need to work on that a lot, and that's one of the reasons why I was also so good in the starts, because I knew how to use the power. And when you have a lot of power, sometimes some people can't start, but I could really feel it in the last years and just pull pretty much all the time whole shots. So we are struggling with that also while riding. For my riding style, I need more power. So it's just a matter of time. The team will figure it out, and we will be working hard to get that. And I think once we get a little bit of those weaknesses figured out, I think we will be already way, way closer.
3 more quick questions. 1, Tom just told me that he thinks racing in Indonesia is harder than the heat today. but you said this was the hardest you've ever experienced. So compare this to Indonesia.
I don't know. It's different.
A lot more humidity in Indonesia.
I don't know. Like Indonesia, it's bad. It's bad. But this heat today was also brutal. Like you're just burning.
Yeah. And then you've watched Hangtown on TV for years. Did it surprise you? Was it what you expected?
Yeah, it surprised me. But for good. It's actually a very good track. They also added some sand, and that made it way nicer. Like they flooded a little bit too much in places.
Yeah.
I think it was better to leave the downhills rough to make a little bit of difference. But they did a great track preparation. Like if it was another championship, it would have been dry and hard packed. And before our second moto, they fixed the hard takeoffs, which made it safe because first sector was a little bit dry. Second moto, they fixed it and it was safe again. You know, so that was great. I couldn't believe with this temperature how good the track has been all day.
Yeah. And then final question,
Yeah.
if you had to compare this to an MXGP track, which one does it remind you of? Harrop just told me Villas, and Tom told me Tushental.
I would say Indonesia.
Semarang?
No, that was way too hard, you remember?
Well, yeah.
No. So the one...
The hotel one?
Sorry?
The hotel? The one with the hotel behind it?
No.
Okay.
So...
We're running through the tracks. Sumbawa?
Sumbawa,
Okay,
yeah, that one. I couldn't remember. So it has also a feeling because Sumbawa has also some hills going up and down, and you have some bigger jumps. So I would say a little bit Sumbawa, but the dirt it's not the same.
Okay.
This dirt is better, but the layout it's a little bit like that, I would say.